Ardern and Chris Hipkins choosing not to show up to the COVID inquiry is complete bullshit. I can't say the real word here, but it is an absolute joke. You're telling me that the people that locked down our entire country based off false modelling and then tried to claim that they saved 20,000 lives, which was a lie because it was fake modelling. You're telling me that those people who have destroyed our economy so badly that we've never seen so many businesses shutting their books and their doors every single day, you're telling me that those people that got to stand on a podium and tell us that we were going to kill all of our friends and neighbours and everyone we've ever loved, like our grandma and our little babies, those people who told us that we'd kill everyone if we didn't take the jab that actually gave us all heart disease, those people don't have to be publicly accountable to the very public whose lives they ruined, and the commission are going to let them get away with that? Really? Why? Why are the commission not summoning them? The commission actually do hold the power under, I think it's called the Inquiries Act 2013. They actually hold the power to summon them and force them to show up to the people and answer the questions publicly. Jacinda and Chris have said they don't want to show up publicly because they do not want anything being clipped and taken out of context that could make them look bad, or taken in context that just made them look bad, because they do look bad because they lied to you for years. And there'll be people that watch this video that are mad at me, and they'll be so mad at me and people like me because we read during COVID and we knew the answers and the truth before other people because we read. We didn't listen to the media telling us to think something. We heard what the media was saying and we said, okay, that doesn't sound quite right. I don't know. The logic in my brain wouldn't let me believe the propaganda I was hearing. So I went and I read where they got their information from. I read the sources, I read the studies, and they were wrong. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a person that likes to read. And the issue during COVID is that the vast majority of you didn't want to read. You would hear something the media said and you would take it as the truth. You wouldn't ask, where's that coming from? Is that correct? Have they actually quoted that accurately? Or are they trying to make me feel some sort of emotion? I don't know, fear, maybe a little bit of propaganda. So the majority of you didn't want to read. That's just the truth. You didn't read anything. So then you were shocked when people like me, who aren't scientists, but just actually read the information and said, I've got a few questions about this. You were appalled at our ability to read. In fact, it threatened the very substance of your existence, the fact that people like me could and would read, and then would tell other people about the information that we read. So if you are someone who is mad at me, mad at me for reading during COVID and realizing why Jacinda Ardern and nearly every other politician was wrong, then I encourage you to challenge me in my disgusting action of reading by doing some reading yourself of this wonderful book called The People's Position. It's put out by VFF, and in it they go through the entire COVID rollout by the New Zealand government and what questions that were really important to ask. And one of them is about the trials, which I really quite enjoyed. And this one said questions. Was MedSafe concerned that Pfizer unblinded the trial only months after it began? Was MedSafe concerned about that? Does that raise any red flags, MedSafe? Why did MedSafe allow Pfizer's 95% efficacy claim to be promoted without clarification of the ARR? Did MedSafe independently review the raw data trial? There's so many good things in here. You should get a copy. The People's Position, VFF. If you want to even talk to your friends about what happened during the COVID rollout, why it was so wrong, where it went wrong, this is the book. That's why I got The People's Position. I was sent it. I didn't buy it. Thank you very much, VFF. But if you do want to buy it, you're more than welcome to. They go through heaps of amazing information. They talk all about the Pfizer trials. They talk about how flawed the modelling was when it came to saying how many cases we're going to get, how many people are going to die. That's my son. Sorry, he's eating nuggets. I know that's not healthy, but he likes them. Nuggets. Yes.